Alright, so first off, let me just clarify that this is going to be the last time I'm ever going to talk about running or some sort of running activity. Because it gets boring after a while when you keep using the same 3 jokes for every video. Which is that I'm good at the certain running sport, but I have asthma, and I also suck at long distances. They kind of cancel each other out. But I'm talking about cross country today, so I can actually switch it up a bit. Because now I'm only going to use the same 2 jokes. Anyways, first off, let me just say that I hate cross country. Because in 8th grade, this was the lamest sport I ever did in my entire goddamn life. It shouldn't even qualify as a sport. It's just marathon practice. Like, you can't convince me you willingly do cross country and not compensating for something. Like, if you do cross country, you're definitely gonna be one of those old ass 30-year-old dudes when you get older that runs marathons as a hobby and only drinks protein shakes just so they can get a couple of jogs around the white ass neighborhood at 6 a.m. on the weekend. You know, saying hi to all your neighbors, acting like they actually care about your athleticism. Like, how do you jerk off to that idea? That's what really disgusts me about cross country runners. It's that they're not fast at all, but they actually enjoy running. It's like they have nothing athletic-wise and social-wise, so they just resort to torturing their legs as their #1 hobby. To sum it up, it's like track, but for people who are slow as hell, have little friends, and it's way harder than it should be. And I'm not even trying to insult anybody. I mean, after like 2 weeks of doing cross-country, the coaches just go up to the entire 12-year-old team and be like, okay guys, we're gonna run for an hour straight today. No breaks, no drinks, it's all gonna be on grass. And we're only gonna stop if the apocalypse happens. Okay, now go. And you're telling me people like this stuff. I mean, I can deal with it because I guess my balls are bigger than my lungs. And I have people to talk to. But some people would actually do this for a second year instead of just quitting after the second lap. Like, I would have never done cross country if my friends didn't peer pressure me into doing so. Cause since cross country's in the fall, literally the first interaction I ever had at school was my friend telling me to do cross country. And since I had nothing else to do at the time, I just reluctantly agreed and was like, okay then, I guess I'm gonna do cross country. What's the worst that could happen? And the first 30 minutes I got there, apparently we had this thing called Mountain Mondays, which is specifically on Mondays for some reason, where you just jog up, down, and around trails and hills. And then that's when I realized, wow, this absolutely sucks ass. And then I eventually quit after the season ended. I literally vowed to never do that crap again. But you know what's even worse than the practices? The meets. I mean, it's really just a bunch of track reject kids lying together, slowly trying to pass each other for 1.5 miles to feel something other than a knee pain. It's literally the lamest thing ever, especially when you're hyperventilating for half the goddamn thing. Like, my legs are more busted up than my lungs are by the time I finish. And I hate the fact that you always see cross-country runners being portrayed as relieved and physically accomplished after a race. As if they're not suffering. Like, no, I don't feel that. I'm dying. Seriously, I barely feel any sort of accomplishment after a race. I'm just happy it's over. I don't even have the energy to feel excited after a race anyways. Because I don't even have the energy to breathe in the first place. Either due to asthma, drowning myself in Gatorade. Everything about cross country sucks if I'm gonna be entirely honest. Unless you got a fetish for athletic and non-poetic pain. So yeah, I hate cross country. And I'd rather just run 100 meters and stay inside and play video games for the rest of my life. As my overly dedicated neighbor jogs past him and says hi to me over the weekends.